Oh no. Oh no, Sun Prism is challenging me. The ambush specialist. Alright, the ambulance is on the way in case we need one. And welcome everybody to my stream. It's morning in America. It's exactly 5 hours difference, so it's about to be 8 a.m. in New York. Boston, the East Coast. I'm hoping that we can get some of our old USA based viewers back. I love these stupid blogs about the candidates. How to win the candidates. Stupid bloggers. I hate you. Alright, oh man, I gotta close the window. It's just so fucking annoying, dude. I can't even open my window. It's unbelievable. It's just sick. It's like an echo outside. Okay. What's up, Zenchess? So, you learned how to ride a Lime bike today? Lime bike. Are they different from normal bikes? What is a Lime bike? I know there's Lime scooters. We have those. $10 for wrecking the bike. Nice. They're electronic and electric. Okay. That's cool. There was the time Magnus had to take a bike to, there was an electric one. Yeah, just do the scooter, man. Maybe the e-bike is a little too much for you. A little too much all at once. Normal bike or a scooter, electric scooter. Try to like transition gradually. Alright, so Sun Prism Challenge, oof. Why don't we have any followers who are like 1,300? All of my followers are like 2,000 plus. So the average rating of our tournament on Tuesday was 1,900. Good old Dodge Street. It's a great name for a street. Alright guys, we need to refresh Gobble Troll Mops. You have 1,300. You're not 1,300. You're lying. You're lying. Well, 1,300 ELO. Better than that. Gobble Troll Mops donated 5 bits, becoming the bit leader, and taking some... Oh, he's giving himself health. Oh, Gobble Troll Mops, by the way, you probably don't know this. But when you donate, you give yourself health back. How cool is that? Of course you don't know. When you donate 5 bits, you actually increase your own health by 5. Pretty cool, huh? Technically, you could remain like stream boss forever if you just kept giving yourself health back. What is this? You can give yourself health back. Your donations give health back. Actually, it doesn't look like it did. It should give you, I don't know, maybe 5 bits isn't enough. Maybe that's the problem. No, I think that it is. Oh, it is. See? Wait, what happened? Wait a second, what just happened? You just went down? You damaged yourself? Oh, okay, so it doesn't know it's you. You know what I mean? Somehow it doesn't know it's you. So the Streambot boss thing doesn't know it's you. That's weird. Are you like donating with a different method or something? Like it doesn't know it's you, so it's damaging. You're damaging yourself now. Self-harm. Well, if you can help me find the 10630, if you can help me find the credit I have available, I'll give you half. Lol. That's what they all say. Look, if you can help me get this like $3,000 this deadbeat owes me back, I'll give you half. The deadbeat bus driver. He just needs a little encouragement. All right, Sun Prism. How to win the candidates tournament. I don't need to click on that to know that it's moronic. A graph of how to win the candidates tournament. So many people owe me money from poker. All right. So, Sangapita. I'm not in the mood to play the birds after last week's experiment, and Sun Prism's always like revved up. Okay. Zen Chess, nice to see you though. It is good to get some American-based players. That's the point of today's stream. I mean, the point of me streaming in the middle of the day, morning/afternoon here, early or midday here, is what's the point, right? The point is to get more American-based players. Because previously, I used to have 3 streams a week at this time, or earlier, actually. And I think we lost contact with a lot of our US-based followers because of that. So, we're trying to think about ways to maybe do another stream at this time. I need to improve my stream. All right. Semi-Tarash. Oh, it's 7 a.m. Oh. Bishop e7. That is a little concerning. Very strange move order. Bishop e7. I never seen anybody play that. There must be something wrong with it. But maybe not majorly wrong. Major league. Big league. So you think when Trump said big league, everybody makes fun of that, but he meant like big league, I think. I'm sure this is an old topic. Yeah, I thought you'd do that. Searching for Draw Fisher. Although if I trade on D8, you know, how do you recapture? There's no ideal recapture here for black. I mean, that must be better. It's not very exciting, but... Oof. Knight takes. Okay. I'm wasting way too much time now. I can play knight a4 defending the pawn. That doesn't do anything. Knight b5 with the very surface threat of fork. Knight a4, knight a4 can be met in many different ways. Knight a4 is very bad. I have to think about this. There's nothing better than just doing like the standard move. Your knight's on d8. Symmetrical position, his knight's on d8. What's there to think about? What's the big deal? Nice knight you've got there. No, a big league, it's a common phrase. The first time he said that, whoever it was, you know, just didn't understand. Big league, it almost sounds like one word. If you don't enunciate properly, big league, it means like big time. Big league. If you don't understand like professional sports, baseball references, stuff like that, I'm a genius. Big League. Big League Chew, you know, the bubble gum. Okay. I don't think I'm a genius, but thank you. Here we have a comedian translating Trump into German word by word. Okay, A5. Translating Trumpism. God, I can't believe I'm talking about Trump. All right, I'm not going to talk about Trump. Let's talk about the Hungarian election coming up. No politics. It just tears people apart. Another capture on D8. We're playing the vacuum. What's your favorite kind of vacuum, Sunkrism? You live in the UK, so you like Dyson, right? Dysons are kind of pricey. I played this like British master once, Peter Dyson, or he was like 2100. Back in Bermuda, 30 years ago. I was wondering if maybe he was like the inventor of Dyson or one of the relatives of Dyson vacuums. Alright, important stuff that you have to know. Oh, I got it. No, baseball reference. Guys, yesterday was the opening of baseball season. Garrett Crochet shut down the Cincinnati Reds, and the Red Sox just crushed their first game of the season. I know you're all very interested about that, especially the European-facing viewers. Okay. But still, it's unusual for the Red Sox to get off to a good start on opening day. Can we, there's this other, MVP baseball pitcher yesterday who got, bombed out in the first inning. Paul Skeens from Pittsburgh. He was, most valuable player last season, and he got destroyed in the first inning of his game. 5 runs and 2 batters, 2 outs. I mean, I don't know, man. I guess he had a kind of lazy off season. All right, baseball doesn't go over well here. Nobody likes baseball. Europeans hate baseball. It's the only sport I really know anything about. And I follow a little. Damn, dude. We're playing Peter Leko. Again. Okay, don't think too much. I think too much. I tend to think too much. Sun Prism is exaggeratedly playing solid. What is the deal with baseball? Has Orban put all his real opponents to jail? No. But there is a big article in the New York Times today. Orban is charging a journalist with espionage, Szabolcs Banyi, and the dude is really freaking out, understandably. So Orban is attacking a prominent journalist, investigative journalist, who exposed how much these guys are colluding with the Russians. And that's the big story now, enough to be a top New York Times story. All right. Yeah, Orban is, justifiably concerned he's going to lose the election here in 2 weeks. So, all kinds of crazy shit could happen. There's been conspiracy theories that there'll be a Trump assassination attempt against Orban. Maybe shoot his ear off or something so he can wear a bandage. There's going to be a lot of tensions here in the next couple weeks. I'm not planning on going to any demonstrations. I'm not a Hungarian citizen, so I don't vote. So just leave me out of this. All right, but anyway, it's world news. World news tonight. Good going with Trump. The good thing with Trump is that he doesn't divide us. He doesn't divide us. Well, he does divide Americans. You see, the people on my stream are smarter than average people. So, yeah, us being like intelligent people, Skinner. But unfortunately, in America and a lot of countries, there's some really, really fucking stupid people that would believe almost anything. They love to be divided. I know, we all agree. Who is we in that sentence? Intellectuals, people who don't have a vested financial interest in Donald Trump. Dude, I think he just does crazy shit to manipulate the markets, to increase volatility of markets, so he can just anytime you increase the volatility of the markets, you can jump in and out. People making $1 million on a poly market bet because Trump does something. I mean, come on, bro. It's totally insider trading. He doesn't care about the United States. He cares about just making money. Bro, he's manipulating all kinds of financial markets with everything he does. It's almost like he literally just wants to create chaos in the markets so that he can try to exploit it financially. I mean, every time there's some announcement, gold prices go up and down. You could make a fortune if you're an inside trader. I mean, they are, betting on poly market when the U.S. will strike, I don't know, Iran with missiles, and knowing that in advance and making $1 million in one day. Bro, it's just insane. There was some trader on the poly market who made $1 million on that kind of thing the other day. It's impossible to know that. But where's that money coming from? Who's betting against them? I don't understand. Anyways. Betting on tennis. Oh. Who has the longer arms? I thought the gambling sites weren't... Wasn't Polymarket supposed to be, not about sports betting? I thought they were arguing they weren't a sports betting site or something. What just happened? Free pawn. Look, Mom. Wow. Barron's girlfriend bought a house for $11.4 million cash last week. She doesn't have a job. Well, lots of Nepo babies do stuff like that. Bishop takes b5, rook takes b6. Actually, you have that. Bishop takes b5. I wouldn't resign just yet. Black resigned, assuming that he blundered, but let's just double check this. Bishop takes b5. Rook takes b6. I mean, my pawns are so strong, I'm probably winning anyway. Here, check. These two pieces aren't going to be able to stop those two outside pawns. This is a funny move here. Check, king c3, knight takes a1, b7. But, you played a great game up until, of course, move 25. It's a draw, objectively. White's a tiny bit better. It's like a Karpov. My Hungarian IM colleague, Károly Tibor, otherwise known as Tibor Károly, wrote a book about Karpov's endgame play and included a lot of examples of Karpov grinding people down in really close dynamic endgames. And this would be a typical example of the kind of position where, objectively it's probably a draw, but White has enough dynamism here that we could potentially torture Black, for hours. Okay. Yeah, what was that opening? Bishop e7. I feel like I did something wrong. So d takes c5 is the main move. And d takes c4 is the best move for black. It looks like that's what I expected. And trading queens, there's nothing better for me. So this is weird. Nebosha against some guy from 2021. The Montenegrin Grandmaster I played once. He seems like a nice guy. Nikčević, somehow staying over 2400. Not bad. Knight takes d8. Bishop takes c4. And I feel like I have almost nothing here. Bishop takes c5. b4. Bishop e7. Exact same game. Bishop b2. And now you castled. And that's what the guy did against Nikčević. Probably best move. We played exactly the same game. King e2. And here I expected b6 from you. What Nikčević's opponent played, but your move is also not bad. All right. So I only play GMs. Yeah. Not good. Radusa, Muleskinner. All right, guys. Regular viewers. We need new viewers, new blood. What can I do to attract more new viewers and weaker viewers? Because we have all strong players. Zen Chess 2000, Radusa 2300, Muleskinner 2000, Sun Prism. What can I do? Can I play worse? How can I get people who are between like 1000 and 1600 to watch the stream? I think they're like intimidated or something. I don't know. Like I never get viewers who are under 1600. Maybe I'm too advanced. I'm too advanced. I need to be like, okay, here's how the pawn moves. Look at the way Agadmator sucks, and I need to be like him. Oh yeah, and Magnus played this. All right, Radusa's up next. This is not the internet. Is this the internet technically? Internet. There's a dinosaur word. The World Wide Web. So, do people still say internet? What's the internet? New clickbait. Gain 200 elo just by watching. Well, I'm so good you probably could. Radusa 8. Rude use 8. Rude use. I haven't played many Schneider Sicilians lately, but it is something I kind of started experimenting with at one point. I definitely played this against him. He's got a bad score against my Rossalimo, but this is kind of a Rossalimo-like hybrid. E5. I think that's book. That's like the recommended way for black to play here. But I want to play f4. I've been doing a lot of King's Gambits in Blitz, just random Blitz games. Check. Rupintsev won the World Senior 65 plus. And he used to live in the States. He's a Ukrainian Grandmaster. Well, now a Grandmaster because he got the title in October by winning the World Senior 65 plus. But Rupintsev used to play this a lot religiously. I think he beat me with a b3. That's how he beat me, I think. Some kind of b3. It was a very long game. It was a very long rook end game. Many, many million years ago. 30 years ago. I look back at things from 30 years ago. I'm like, that was just yesterday. 30 years is not a long time. I want to live to be like, I don't know, 200 or something. Because honestly, when you get older, you're like, man, a year's like nothing. If you're under 20, it seems like time goes slow. Once you cross a certain barrier, the days go extremely fast. All time seems to go faster. That's a scientific fact. Our perception of time does go faster. Time does seem to go faster. Okay. Weird King's Gambit. Anyway, very impressive Rupintsev winning the World Senior 65 plus. It was a tie or something, but he won on tiebreak. Mark Ginsburg tied for first, very impressively. But he was way behind on tiebreaks. I think he had a forfeit win or something. Time is relative to how you perceive it. Well, if you're like on a desert island, I guess time goes slower. Modern technology may make time seem to go faster. You know, in the old days we would sit around reading books and stuff. I mean, having constant flow of information at your fingertips may reduce boredom. Very well handled opening here by Redusa. I feel like the openings tend to be his kind of weak point. And honestly, the way he played this looks really, really correct. So I don't know what I'm doing. All right. Inspired by Chigorin. I've been inspired by Chigorin. Betting on Geary to win the candidates. Betting 10 times. Well, betting on anyone probably does. The problem with the candidates tournament, and every year I say this, but every 2 years, whatever. The problem with the structure of the candidates tournament is that it's almost like a poker tournament, you know? It's not... It's one tournament. I mean, come on. Okay, at least it's not like a Swiss or something, but... Any of these guys that are in the tournament are capable of winning it. Dude, Blue Bomb... Didn't Blue Bomb, like, beat Geary in a game really badly in Wei-Kan-Zhe in, like, 25 moves? What am I doing? Can I do this? You can do what you want. You sacrifice the pawn. This is interesting, actually. Hello? So weird not having Astrobate here in my streams. He was like a greeter, puppy dog at the door. I'm really bummed about Astrobate. It disturbs me. You know, he's like a friend. Having been a member of the stream for so long, and when someone just like drops off the face of the planet, that's very disturbing. I really keep hoping he'll just pop back up with a new iPad and be like, oh, everything's fine. I just had to get my iPad reset. But it's been like over a month, so that's kind of a long time for an iPad update / reset. But I don't want to just give up on him. And I can't afford to hire like a private investigator. Well, I mean, I guess I'm almost obligated to take this pawn back, although it's kind of sad. I'm going to lose my d5 pawn. Rip d5 pawn. There's good news and bad news. We get our pawn back, but we lose our star player on d5. So 6 pawns each. That's... Well, that's fine, but what am I doing? My plan was to play c3. c3, is that a good move? You got to do something. I've got a notification. Kafiatu has followed. The Clasher Twitch followed 24 minutes ago, and I only play GMs has followed. So you have 3 follows. Follow record. 13 players. Is he the guy who went what? No. No, he was my biggest fan. He was very dedicated. Is, hopefully. No. This is a friend of our stream. You're not allowed to say that word. Here, I only play GMs. That's why that's held for... We don't say that word. It's one of the many words that's banned. You said it enough that I have to see it once. All right. Man, we're getting very solid play from opponents today. I'm sad. I'm sad because, honestly, yeah. I'm sad because I've got no advantage. Great opening play by my opponents today. Both guys. But I mean, objectively, the B3 Sicilian doesn't promise one an advantage. I played F4. That's kind of controversial. The plan was to play Bishop C4. Stick to the plan, man. Cash rules everything. Zen Chess, I saw you on Facebook. I don't really like Facebook. I don't use it much. But you'd been suggested as a Facebook friend. Although your only other mutual friend. No, we have a couple. No, maybe just one mutual friend, Ginsburg. You know Mark Ginsburg? I'm sorry. Just kidding. Mark and I were never close, but we played the team thing together. You just added a bunch of famous chess people. You were suggested along with Portish Ferenc. I have Magnus on my suggestions list. So you're in good company. Not bad. You and Magnus. And Vachier. Who else? You're in good company, Zen Chess. Not bad. Being in company with Magnus. My Facebook friend suggestions. Magnus started appearing like a little while ago because we have some close mutual friend. Alright. He hadn't really... There's probably like fake Magnuses too, but this is the real Magnus. But Magnus isn't one of those people who uses Facebook a lot or collects a lot of Facebook friends. And neither am I, honestly. Alright. Draw. This should be a draw, but Rusa doesn't like draws. Yeah, I don't know. Probably C4 is a good move, I would think. Probably. Provolone. I wonder, am I theoretically worse? Theoretically worse. I can't get my king to d5, which kind of sucks. probability of this being a draw is around 98.8%. Uh-oh. You put your bishop on the wrong color. Oh, can I have that? Oh my god. Wait a minute. Can I improve my king? I'm not sure you're helping yourself by putting your own pawn on a dark square. Help yourself. Notice, as I put a pawn on a dark square. No, but that's different, because mine's not fixed on a dark square. Mine can go forward to h5. That's the one. Put all of your pawns on the dark squares. That'll increase your drawing chances here a lot. This is going to be a draw. I'm so sad. I'm sad that this game is going to be a draw, but I don't deserve to win because I'm an idiot. Now he has two pawns fixed on the wrong color. Wait for it. If I go in the pawn end game, that's not good. Take king d5. Huh. Close. But no cigarro. Shite. He can lose this. Pretty hard. Hi, Ali. Are you Hungarian? Oliver is a pretty common name here. Mihawk Oliver. I've had a couple teammates named Oliver. How about the king and pawn in game? That's takes, king d5. Wait a minute. Tricky. Take king d5, king c7, and black is better. I can't do it. You can't possibly lose this. No. Draw. Okay. It's a draw. Doesn't Hikaru seem kind of cursed? I hope Aronian didn't make the candidates. He was like the ultimate, like, most cursedest player ever who played in candidates. Hikaru last time, like, just what did he do in the last round against Gukesh? Was it? No, not. I don't remember if it was Gukesh, but somebody. Hikaru just like, bro, it was awful. He just like drew with white when he needs to win. I don't have predictions now. My prediction is someone is going to win the tournament. 1 of 10 random players is going to win the tournament. If you run the tournament 10 times, you probably get a different winner at least like 7 or 8 times. It's ridiculous to try to predict that. I don't think the World Championship candidates should be determined by a one tournament format. You know, I think it's a very, very high variance kind of thing. There should be like matches or something more determinate. It's exciting, I get that, but there's no way to predict it. It's one tournament, man. So many little factors. Who's sick that day? You know, I mean, come on, bro. It's a stupid format. I mean, I hate the candidates tournament. It's so stupid, dude. I mean, if you want to really determine who, otherwise you're just going to end up with a random person being world champion every time. That's how you have Gukash as world champion. You know, he's not even like the top 10 players in the world now. The format is stupid. They should go back to the way it was, like in the 80s, with matches. You know, matches are more reliable for determining absolute skill. This is like World Championship for ADD. Okay, Mule Skinner. I mean, it's a fun tournament to watch, but you're not going to get the determination of who the best player is. I mean, it's very rare that's going to happen. It's too short time, you know, to determine that. What if you're just sick that week, you know? I mean, it's like ridiculous. So, all right, Mule Skinner. One mate on the board. Guys, please donate and support the Summer Tournament Fund with no tournaments. Since we don't have any fund, we don't have any tournaments. Help me have tournaments. If we raise enough money, I can go to a tournament this summer. But as of now, we're not really raising any money. Because everybody's like paying more for gas at the gas station. Okay, well, whatever. Chigorin. So what do you do about this, huh? I have to play e5. Well, I don't have to, but it's probably best. So this is a King's Indian attack. I was wondering what that was. All this time, what is a King's Indian attack? People talk about it all the time. I didn't know what that was. There you go. Now, Alex Ivanov was an old friend of mine, grandmaster from Archangels, who immigrated to Boston in the 90s and was many times U.S. champion, or a few times. Alex, I now realize, was totally like Chigorin influenced. It had never really occurred to me. He also played a lot of open stuff, but then you saw toward the end, the later career, yeah, he would do this stuff with like c4 here. We can play c4. I probably should have played it last move. Or we can not play it and say we did. Certainly not forced. Okay, so like a standard King's Indian attack. Where are you going? C3 is more common. I mean, C4 has some downside that it leaves a huge hole on D4 or exchanging pawns and then symmetrical structure, though I guess white, you know, the knight on D7 is horrible for black. I just want to point that out. I mean, you know, like, where is that going exactly? It's a real problem, and that's why, like, typically B5 would be more common, so the knight at least could go to maybe B6. Looks like he's waiting. It appears he's waiting and kind of hoping to do like castle's queenside. I don't know if A4 is wrong, because I just saw this. I mean, I played a4 a bit early. This square could be problematic for me. I don't have to play the a pawn. I mean, I am playing on his side of the board here a little bit. But he's not really declaring what he's going to do. It's like he was kind of toying with castling queenside, I think. I used to hate playing closed positions in Blitz, but we have a little bit of time, like 5 + 5. Closed positions are more strategic and require more thought and planning, and not like tactics should be pretty quick and easy. Sharper positions with open board, I think in a way are like easier to play in Blitz. Yes, you have to calculate and use energy to calculate, but planning actually requires more. I feel like a4 was a mistake. I weakened myself on the queen side. Generally speaking, I probably shouldn't do that. You know, I could just do this without a4. Just knight a3, knight c2. That's a standard sort of thing to do. So he's allowing my knight to come into b5, but it doesn't do anything. Preemptive. You know, f6 is possible. But this isn't really like a true King's Indian attack, in a sense. It's more like a closed Sicilian. Clothed. If you have speech impediment, it's clothed Sicilian. Fully clothed or somewhat clothed. Okay, I'm not making fun of people. Yeah, I have no plan. Nobody in particular I was making fun of there. Just one comes to mind. Okay, so yeah. Okay, it's not fun to play this stuff on stream, honestly. Something sharper, more open, and more dynamic is more entertaining. I like to play sort of prophylactic chess. But if he wants to play f6, then you know, he can be my guest. Followage. I don't think that's a command. So welcome to Friday. This is the day after Thursday. And last week was Friday the 3rd. No, that was... Wow, I'm really behind. Yeah, last week was Friday the 13th. No, 2 weeks ago was Friday the 13th. Holy shit. Yeah, so it's 2 weeks after Friday the 13th. Friday the 27th. Okay. You're still threatening me? I don't care. I mean, if I had to cover b3, I could bring this knight back, you know, here. What are his rooks doing there, right? Like he's anticipating me playing f5 or something. Using too much time. It's for some channels. No, I know. Downstairs chess, upstairs chess. What do you have against the upstairs anyway? You go downstairs. There's a fruit fly attack. Oh man, e6 looks weak. Isn't this fun? Are we having fun yet? All of the pieces and all the pawns are still on the board. He doesn't care. Okay. You don't care, I don't care. G4. I was thinking here. You want pieces. You want your pieces in groups. You know, this is like a group. This is a group. They're like racist. They only hang out with their own peeps. Knight there. Yeah, I don't care, but you are going to attack my rook. So I guess there's that to concern yourselves with. Concern ourselves. I don't know if I should even defend against the threat of knight b3 or not. Kind of a tough call. Oh. Get out your Dysons. Let's trade all the rooks. Oh no, that doesn't work. Okay. So, let's not. My knight on d2 is guarding that. Bishop's gonna work there on h3, so take with the queen. Oh, fuck, I hallucinated. Okay. That's good. It's good. Thank you for reminding me that I'm hallucinating. Good to know. Wow. Yeah, in my mind, this was open. That's where everything went wrong. Forgot I played g4. You go up to the downstairs? That you live in the sub-basement. If you didn't know, Mule Skinner likes closed positions. Just in case you didn't know. Boom. Boom. Okay, he has knight f8. Actually a pretty convenient move, and I feel like I played into it. But let's see. Yeah, my brain's not really functioning again. I hate when that happens. My brain felt a little better today. I had a good night's sleep. It makes a huge difference. Now you're doing that. But why? Okay. I have this nice move here, knight b4, but then black has the not so nice. He's not nice. You're not a nice person, said Donald Trump. He wanted to play a5 and like pin me with bishop a6 after knight b4, a5, knight d3, bishop a6. Nah, none of that. Then the very scary queen c4 came in. This is dangerous. I can take and play d5. Dangerous for whom? Who? Yes. Your queen is awkward there. No, I don't think so. Oh, shit. It's like mate in one. Oh, my God. So he has knight g6 then. Very awkward. I hate knight g6. Okay, let's play this like as straightforward as we can. Dangerous. Pawn on b3. You don't see this structure every day. What about my pawns? Oh, yeah. I know, right? We got a solid time edge. Oh no, he has knight there. Shit. That's very awkward. Okay, we'll deal. We'll deal. Damn. Making the magic. Shit, he missed it. Bro, he had that move. 97. You had 97. That was so perfect there. Oof. What? Don't feel confined or, restricted in any way. Nothing bad could possibly go wrong here. This space doesn't matter at all. Really, there's no problem at all. It's not an issue. He's trying everything in his power. Flower power. Oh no! It's made. Oh no. Isn't that fun? Are we having fun? Are we having fun? Good. Good, good. As Asterbait used to say. Good, good. D5, rook down. Oh no, now this is extra good. Oof. How did that happen? Muleskinner played so solidly. Where did you cross the line? From better to equal to worse to lost. The line was crossed at G6. No, when you played Knight of 5 check. Alright. Yeah, anyway, I'm not going to analyze this game. It's a very long game. Alright. We'll save that for later. Electric Lime. Doesn't have any games, unfortunately. No relation to the Lime bicycle that Zen Chess destroyed. Doc Luna and Ned Eye. So Doc Luna is new here. Everybody welcome Doc Luna. Or Loon. Looney. I go up to the downstairs. So let's, yeah. Whatever. Alright. 5 plus 3. Little faster. Doc Looney, are you here? Guys, please donate and support the stream. Let's get a gift sub out there. If you like the stream, please subscribe. Welcome from America. If you're from America, I'm sorry. He's not here. He's not answering the call. Hello? Prove coach for KCM, and he's playing another game. Play another game, Schnoofy. Nedeye. Alright, this guy's canceled. Nedeye, you're up. Doc Luna had his chance in the sun. Not here. You're late to your own funeral. Okay, Sicilian. Siciliano. Good luck. Guten Lucken. 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 Oh, I allowed E5. No. You know this, right? Everybody knows this. For Move 11, who's trying to learn the system. You gotta read. Gobble Roll Mops, who's not a subscriber, but he does donate to the stream. He hates Amazon. Bishop E3. Wait, that's not supposed to be correct. You're not supposed to do that. So I had a friend who used to play. I think he played this. What do you do? Like Bishop D3? Go F3? Used to castle long as black in the King's Indian attack, but not if white plays a4 early. I don't like my move a4. Actually, Mule Skinner. As I looked at that position, I thought it looked suspicious, like a mistake. So white has booted this opening pretty badly. Black is at least equal now. Which way did he go? Well, I have to take... I don't have to, but I should take with the knight now. The good structure. If you take on c6, you could consider the long knight takes c3 line. Oh my god. Wait a minute now. Knight takes c3, knight takes c8, knight takes d1, check. That doesn't look right. Oops. That's check. Though maybe you have a way out of this. What? Sorry. How did you do that? You can just do that? You can just do that? That's totally unfair. Oh my god, he's like equal. Oh no. I don't know you could do that. You could have taken with the rook. Oh no, it was check. Okay. Such an idiot. Okay, so I let him get away with like totally equal. It was a huge mistake then. Knight takes c6, I should just take back. Wow. No, I'm really a dumbass. I'm such a dumbass. I could have taken the bishop. But what's going on there? This is really weird. If knight takes e3, you have queen f3. Then I take back. It's nothing. Oh, I'm so stupid, bro. I could have played knight takes e3. Knight takes e3, of course. Now I'm actually, yeah, it's nothing. How am I going to win this position? 6 pawns each? Winning this is going to be an accomplishment. Because this is, in my opinion, white might even be like 0.1 better. Both his bishops are developed. I have a bishop on c8. You know, white could be like a tiny bit better. But I do have a central pawn. I can't believe I didn't take his bishop. Ah, I just didn't see king takes d1. You know, I thought, I don't know what I thought, but I didn't see the simple move. But I didn't even consider knight takes c3. I could have just played knight takes c3. What am I doing? But you played a bad move too quickly there. I see the writing on the wall. G3? What's G3 about? It's a kind of weird move. I mean, given all the different moves you could play there, that's a bit strange, honestly. But it's whatever. Okay. It's still equal. It's still equal till it's not. Guys, yesterday I played some good games and offhand, like blitz. I had some really nice endgame. Opposite color bishops. 5 pawns each and no other pieces on the board. And the guy was just totally crushed. I gotta make like an endgame study. There was another opposite color bishop endgame where it was 3 pawns up for me, and I'm not sure if I was winning. F5. No. Too risky. He wants to pull the king back to F1. And my brain fog is kind of kicking around in there. Gabble Troll Mops. Prove coach for KCM. Dude, I'm not going to play you because you're playing another game and you have 9 games. Stop challenging me. Nobody wants to play you while you're playing another game, first of all. Secondly, you have no games. I don't know who you are. You tried to take with a rook and you couldn't. So we're both really odd. G5. Wow. Kind of a risky move for me. Slightly risky and bad. Okay. I could prepare it, but what am I doing here? F5? No. So F4 looks like a decent move by white. Doing the right thing. Prophylaxis. Damn it. Rook HG8. Nope. I don't know, what side am I playing on now? Why am I pushing my pawn on the weak side? You're playing on your weak side, I'm playing on my weak side. You know, you stopped me from playing G5 there. Probably not a bad idea. This bishop D4 looks like a decent move as well. Wow, that's super annoying, dude. I have to play F6. Oh my god. I hate F6. You know, this is getting really creepy. Okay, we'll have to do what we have to do. I have a plan. It's a bad plan. I wanted to play G5 and you're not letting me. What is that? Wow, okay. No. Oof, things just keep getting worse. I need to get in G5, but right away look kind of dangerous. I can't open the window because the ambulances keep coming by and it's like all I can hear is just like sirens every 3 seconds. I'm gonna have to do this. I don't have another option, really. Terrible idea. It was a horrible, terrible idea. He's actually better. Maybe not now, objectively. We okay. Oh, you changed your mind. It's a nice bishop you got there. It's a draw. Objectively, this is a draw. impressive game by White. Not bad. He didn't make a lot of mistakes except for the blunder in the opening where I could have played knight takes e3. And I missed my one chance. Other than that, a very good game by White. Can we beat him in an equal endgame? Not going to be easy. There's always a chance. Ooh, that's a nasty move. That's a nasty move. Hunker down to the draw. F5 is a good move. Can you lose this? Pretty hard to lose this. You can do it. G4. You can lose this. I know you can. Wow. Uh-huh. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Trying to do the impossible here. I mean, this is a draw. Are you attempting something you want to tell me about? You know, you have 3 isolated pawns and I have only 2, just for your info. For your edification. I have the better pawn structure. Rook c4, take, check. It's a draw. Alright, maybe... I can't get my king to the center because of check, rook e6 check. You know, anytime I try to improve, plus his king can come in here. There's no way to win. There's no way to play for a win, you know? Like, realistically. It's got to be like 0.0. 0.0. Nah. This is like super mega draw. This has been super mega draw. You're slightly better after that. This stage you played well. You know, f4 was an exclamation point move. If you don't play f4 and you let me play g5, I might be better. That was a super move. But in the opening, man, I mean, what the hell? This happened in a game? That's pathetic. How could that happen? That happened? The guy did the same thing I did. What? Oh my god. This is insane. This has happened. Even Valery Filipov has a game? I don't believe it. Beshikov, Filipov. Is Kuzin another strong player? Lothar Vogt. They allowed this. Knight takes e3. I don't believe it. Wow. So there seems to be some kind of justification here. F takes e3. B takes c. Queen g4. And everyone missed it. Black's not worse. It's like a dead draw. That's so weird. So what did I do wrong? Wouldn't believe it. I did nothing wrong. There's even a notier back game here. Wow. Oh my god. I don't believe it. So I could also take back here. This is the main move. Keeping more pieces on the board. I can't believe this is a real variation for white. So after this move, you have Queen g4, which is an old trick. This old guy, Jula Leitai, I don't know if he's still alive. He's like probably 1800 now, if he's still alive. This happened in a game. So another reason why knight takes c3 is bad. That's insane. I can't believe that's a real variation. Yeah, the game ends up being like almost perfect by both sides. Whew. You had 0 inaccuracies, I had 0 inaccuracies. You had 100% accuracy, I had 99. How does that work? No, you had 97% accuracy, I had 97% accuracy. I thought I had blundered, you know. I just didn't even consider knight takes e3. There's games. Wow. I made 1 inaccuracy. Yeah. Well, taking on c3 was my 1 inaccuracy. You know, knight takes c3 is better. Gobble Troll Mops. Guys, Gobble Troll Mops has 4,515 health left. So if you guys would like to knock him down a peg, can you please do so? Perfect game. Time is it? 2:16. Okay. So I alternate between suffocating and listening to ambulances. I love my apartment. Okay. Let's do g6. Maybe we get a little break from the ambulances today. Maybe less people are dropping dead. I live kind of close to a hospital, and there's this couple hospitals on either side of the area, and there's this main street, and the ambulances go up and down a couple of main streets near me, and it's like an echo chamber for ambulances where I live. Actually, if you go downstairs on the first floor of my apartment toward the courtyard, you don't hear anything. It's so weird. But where I am, I'm on the roof side, and near the street, closer to the street, and it's like, oh, horrible. Okay, Troll Mops. The Ginger Indian. Anishgiri Prep. What's up, guys? 14 viewers? What is this? Come on, I know what I'm doing. There was the game. Wasn't that the game? Blue Bomb? Blue Bomb played e5. Some new thing. Blue Bong. Hit the blue bong. Knight f3, that's all you got for me? So hard to play the Ginger Indian. With white especially. Dude, I'm not going to give away all my secrets. But Rip Abriyeshi Laszlo, who played Queen b3 against me. I think between Queen b3 and Queen c2, it's hard to say. I mean, Queen b3 gives white some other possibilities, like Queen b5 sometimes. But if you play this position without a plan with white, you're fucked. Like, this is what Gobble Romops is doing now is like, it's the standard way to lose. He has no plan, basically. You play without a plan here, your bishops are dead. You don't have bishops. Those are pawns. And this system is devastating against the unprepared. If white just drifts without a plan, rip. Game over. Oh, what is the HP bar for? Downstairs chest, you were here before. HP bar is relatively new, but it's like a stream boss bar, so that if you donate and knock down the current stream boss, you become stream boss. So Troll Mops is the current stream boss, but he can be eliminated if you guys donate enough with donations, subs, bits, whatever, what have you. Hello, this is a stereotypical gingerbread Indian. Very bad for white. Very bad. You're a very bad guy. This is going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt me. But you wouldn't dare do that, would you? Like knight g5? I don't like knight g5. Knight g5 not nice. Not the nice. Why don't you do knight e1 now? Let's see what happens next. No, you did bishop d1. Another typical move. This move has a slight issue because the c4 pawn is a dead person now. How's your c4 pawn? Good? Everything's fine? Feeling good? This is like a role model game for this variation. Gobble role models. It's now it's raining. It was like, I can't open the window. Either it's raining or there's ambulance sounds. Okay? Trading queens. I don't want to trade queens like that. You know? Let's trade queens on my terms. If you want to trade queens, it's okay. But I want to do it on my terms. There's no deal. You're negotiating with yourself, Gobble Romops. I like how the Iran military was like trolling Trump, saying that he was negotiating with himself. But honestly, as if like the Iranian military has a say, you know, they just do what they're like ordered to do. I mean, to be fair, they can make fun of that or whatever, but honestly, like, it's obviously it's totally up to the Ayatollah or whatever. The military has no say. They just follow orders. They don't do the negotiating anyway, so it's sort of an empty troll. Okay. Rook takes b6. I agree with making fun of Trump, but in this particular case, I think, like, you know, it's kind of hollow because, seriously, some Iranian general on TV making fun of it? Yeah, okay. As if you have any say. There's ambulance and rain now. This is awesome. Alright. Well, anyway, I had like just a tiny dose of oxygen. Now you're like kind of losing something. Oops. No. It's only an exchange. Is that bishop? That's the problem. Ugh. Very bad bishop. Pawn. It's a bishop pawn. It's gaining health points as we speak. Here. Don't you dare. Bishop or rook? Now your bishop's pretty good. You improved your bishop. I'll give you credit. You get an A+ for bishop improvement. Bishop E3. Look at that. Now it's a bishop finally. He went to F4. No. Why F4? Now it's going to be downgraded to a pawn again if it goes back to D2. His knight is kind of awkward. This is why this is such a good system. I mean, I've been playing this opening for years, but the computer says, oh, like white's better by 0.9, but objectively, that's really not the case. Oh no! You are threatening me to go to F7. Nope. So we double on the A file, then we'll play King E8. Actually, King E8 may not solve my problems. Maybe I'll just sack a rook on B4 then. This is probably my best. I have to break through. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, my bishop. But you have to play rook e2 and knight f4 check. That was easy peasy, see? How easy that is? Another perfect game. You were equal. You were equal. Oh, I made a mistake. What? What? Bishop d7 was a mistake? Why? You have a4? You have a4. The old Botvinnik winnower trick. Well, Botvinnik was like black in a Wiener, where I can't remember who it was against, like Smyslov. But maybe this pawn is untakeable. Gobble Trollmop, so I should occupy the square first. Occupy, Democrats. First, I should play, it's instructive, I should play Queen A4 first. And then when you Eperyeshi yourself, I go here. That's best. Alright. Good game. So you learned something. I learned something. Hollow, what's up? Halloween. Guys, don't forget, subscribe and donate and knock Gobble Troll Mops down. We got follows from Borak, Kafia. Gobble Troll Mops is 4,000. Oh, I'm white. I'm sorry. I go first. Gobble Troll Mops says 4,515 health now. Birds opening. Are you an E4 player? Gobble Troll Mops, didn't I play G6 against you already in the past? Have you faced me playing the system before? Because I have the feeling like in a previous life you played it better. But I could be mistaken. I have this feeling like we had a previous game where maybe you had actually played more in a more testing fashion. White has to really know what they're doing in that system. So if you don't know what you're doing, do not allow that. It's really, you have two options: allow it and know what the fuck you're doing, or not allow it. But allowing it and not know what you're doing, that's game over. I don't like G3. Why did I do this? Okay, it's a bit of a weird setup with, bishop f5 and knight c6, but I don't know. E3, G3. Am I for real here? Playing like a hippo? Hippo? Alright, black to move. Hello, what's up? Guys, we have like 20 minutes left in the stream. I'm going to have to turn on the air conditioner soon. It's just no oxygen. No air circulation. I had the fan on. It stopped working or what? It's working, but it doesn't seem to do much. Alright, fan. I'll put the fan on like movement mode. Bro, H5. No. No H5. The Violent London. Hello, what's up? Don't tell me you're like a London Yabava player. Why are you stealing your own health when donating? Oh. Health recovery. Because it doesn't know you're you? Somehow, Gobble Troll Mops? Shit, I'm sorry. You donated $5 and you stole your own health. You're killing yourself. Don't do it. No, but I mean, are you like, did you make the donation like from a different email or something like that when you first took the stream bar? Maybe you've donated by like more than one from more than one identity or something like that. This has never happened with the others. Both Mr. Coffee and Arsenal Fan, the previous stream bosses, never had that happen. My only sort of idea is that you would be like, the donation bar doesn't know you're you. All the same. It's a conspiracy. Well, don't hurt yourself, all right? Try not to hurt yourself. Gabriel Mops, as they say, 99% of accidents happen in the home. Wow, Queen E7 supporting possibly E5, but more importantly, making it possible to castle queenside. And I have a message. All right, and Steam is on. It's okay. The problem is I am also not ready here to open the position, obviously. I'm not inclined to castle kingside with the bishop on c5 and the pawn on h5. So I think we're going to castle queenside, although that's also like kind of dangerous. This lacy guy here. Oh, where are you going? Oh, where are you going? Now it's time. Boom. The time is now. You have to take and surrender. Surrender! Surrender the center, Hallows Eve. You will die soon. I'll ask Mr. Coffee. Is Mr. Coffee here, by the way? Because Arsenal's banned. I can't ask him. It's really sad I had to ban Arsenal, but he's very belligerent. Because we've already lost a lot of major players in the stream lately. Asterbait went missing. Mr. Slow has problems. Mr. Brenton's not here. It's been a rough, past couple months since the beginning of the year. A lot of the regulars on the stream are banned or left. Mr. Coffee should be here today. I don't see him online, though, at the moment. We can ask him what he thinks, because he was a stream boss. And he donated, and he increased his own health. So it's weird. I don't know. I rigged it. You like a good conspiracy theory. It's rigged. A3 looks a little weakening. So what am I doing? Knight A4? He does have knight D4 too. I rejected bishop E3 because of this kind of weird reason, but not so weird actually. Bishop E3, bishop B4. So I can't stall too much here. And E5 is pretty double-edged. Shit. No, I don't know what to do. I feel like there's something good here, but I have been unable to find it. Unable to find it. Bishop E1. Bishop E3, bishop B4. No move there. God. I could play like knight B5. Okay, what am I going to do on bishop b4? We have queen c4, knight b5, rook d3. Letting him double my pawns is not an option. He didn't do it. This is much less imbalanced, but kind of dry. Hello, what's up? Very fast. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right. Bulbler bishop. Your bishop is controversial. Yeah, mine is buried. Buried beneath the rubble. I don't understand that thing, Gobble Pro Mops. That's weird. So everything you've done? I don't believe that. That's extremely strange. Even the 5 bits you donated, that went against you. F5 even doesn't work. Fine, we got a lot of time. 5 plus 5. What are you going to do? You have 3 legal moves. B4. I have check in F5. Check and trade queens. I can play B4. Weakening, bad. Hello, what's up? Very good game. Very solid. Bishop sandwich. Okay, I wanted to shut that guy out, but I'm praying. I'm paying a high price for that. essentially... Why did I recapture? I could have played queen g5 check. Oh, nothing special. I'm threatening queen g5 check. So now it's torture time. I hope you like endgames. Yeah, you have to. You have to. You have to. Mm-hmm. Then we go for structure. The structural consideration. But don't worry, it's okay. Everything's okay. Not sure I want to go there, to be honest. Maybe here. His bishop will reappear. Look, it reappeared. Look at that. It's reappeared. Nice job. Not bad for 1500. He's playing like a genius. He's still hanging on. What the... Yeah, I am not in the mood to trade that. No. B4. How's your knight doing? Oh, he has knight d6. Shit. That's not a bad move. Okay. We still have good chances to win. B5. B5. Yeah. There. Well, it's only a pawn. Very good game. Very good game, guys. We have time for one more. Hello, what's up? Was hanging on until move 28. Even longer, maybe till objectively you're still alive in this endgame. All it takes is one big mistake. We're just waiting for that one big mistake. I would never accept a draw there with that bad structure that black has, you know. It's not an easy draw, you know, that endgame. The opening was kind of weird. I mean, g3 was weird. I shouldn't play g3 here. It's too slow. Okay, one last game. All right, hello, what's up? One last game. I gotta go, guys. Please donate and subscribe. We need new followers, guys. Sunday I host the Classical Simul. Health Recovery has tipped $5. Health Recovery, it's a scam. That medicine is deadly. B4 was possible. B4 was possible. 20 B4 was possible. B4 was possible on a previous move. But I wasn't sure about it, you know. Hello, goodbye. Previously on our show, the opponent played the very strange move Bishop E3. And it looks like it's not so bad as I thought. Oh, you're going to play the exact same as the other guy? Wow. Yeah, you know what? In retrospect, no, I mean, I don't know. My friend Emil, I thought, played this with white. D5, Bishop D3, D5, that's what we saw in the last game. Did you know that? This is the exact game I had? Have a nice weekend, sir. Sire. Have a nice weekend. Knight takes c6 right away. No trading queens. Yeah, I think this has been played. Queen d4 is a move there. I surrender to you. Black is a good game after this. What are you doing, man? Why do you retreat? Why do you retreat? Retweet. Do not retweet. Proud to have never had a Twitter account or X. Alright, bishop d3, bishop c5. No castles. You can castle queenside. Don't forget. This is my last game for this afternoon. I'm going to host a simul on Sunday. Sunday's going to be fun. I have poker the night before, then morning, time change, and going to play home. We have a home match against the team we have to beat to not be relegated. So I have to win with the white pieces on Sunday morning. Wish me good luck. Lower rated opponent, must win game. Okay, queen e2. Here we go. Castle queenside. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, no, you're not going to castle queenside. Well, you ruined all my fun. You're supposed to castle queenside. Now you can't castle at all. This move miraculously doesn't lose a piece. If d4, white can still play bishop f2. Or even bishop g1, theoretically. Unbelievable. Okay. So what do we want to do here? Well, I mean, we're better. We don't want you to castle. You know, we want to keep your king trapped in the center, open the position, and kill you. Simple. The strategy is simple. What if I get 2 rooks for the queen? How would that be? How about 2 rooks and a knight for the queen? That would be enough. Can you give me 2 rooks and a knight for the queen? Ah, blunder. No, I saw that. You got gunned down by the guard in the turret there. He was like, oh yeah, another zombie. Oof, this doesn't look good. Zombies are all dead. Alright guys, I gotta go. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, be a subscriber, support the stream. Simul on Sunday, classical simul. Thank you, Health Recovery, aka Troll Mops. And let's hope Astrobate makes it back to the stream somehow. Good games, guys. Some tough games today. I will see you on Sunday. Have a good one.